Let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Welcome. My name is Patrice, Thepatricedenise, and I am on a journey to live a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. And with that, going to a marriage conference is important because it's part of the journey. We were waiting for the valet to give us to get our car or his truck, and now we're going to meet up with some other couples who are at this marriage retreat as well. But I'll catch up with you guys and talk to you a little bit more about our first day at this marriage conference and the awesomeness and the oneness that we are learning about. So I can now talk to you guys. I am in the hotel now. So we are at a marriage convention, marriage conference, and it's in our local area. They have these, I think, all over the country. It's called A Weekend to Remember, and it's by the organization Family Life. And we were invited by another couple, my girlfriend and her husband. They went to it last year and they enjoyed it, and so they invited myself and my husband, as well as my other girlfriend and her husband. And just the first two sessions, there was only two sessions today, eye-opening. It's getting us to really start to look at things and think about things. And so we have a little bit of homework that we're going to do to discuss an assessment that we did, and we're going to do that here in a second. We just got in from dinner with my girlfriend. Hey girlfriend, I know you might be watching. We just got in from dinner with them and a great conversation with them. I am enjoying myself. I just love all things relationship and betterment and trying to be better. And be better people. But let me go because we need to do our homework, and I will check back in with you guys in the morning. Day two of this conference, and we have to walk from where we're parked to get to the facility, unless you wanted to wait in line for the valet parking, but by the time you park, it'll be the same thing. So we're walking, and we're getting our exercise. So let's get in here and learn some things, right? on a break. We're on the way to get something to eat for lunch. And what I am noticing, what I'm appreciating in this at this conference is that they incorporate God, and that's the first step on oneness in your marriage, is incorporating and making sure God is at the forefront. So without God being at the forefront of your marriage, without him being all mixed in and all and leading your marriage, without you being on one accord in that regard, the marriage is not you're not going to have that oneness in your marriage. So that's really what's resonating with me right now. I'll tell you some more about what's resonating with me as I continue on this weekend, but that is really resonating with me right now. So let's get some food. Day 2 of the conference is done. We got one more day tomorrow. But tonight, what we have to do is we have to do a date to remember. So the theme is weekend to remember, but tonight is a date to remember. So what we have to do is what's inside this envelope is some prompts. We have to write a love letter to each other, and then we have to and then there's some other like reflection questions and things like that. So we'll be doing that tonight. Just to kind of reflect back over this whole weekend. But one thing that I am liking about this, and we're gonna work on this and continue to use the tips and things that they give us, is that this conference is making you think about what you can do. So I kind of, sort of, in a way, thought that this would be like, okay, we're going to this conference and we're going to learn how to, you're going to talk about things that we can do together. But first, in order to work on the things that you're going to do, or work on things together, you have to fix things that you do. You have to own up to things that you do. And so that's things that I need to reflect on in order to make the marriage stronger and better. So we are going to have a day to remember, but we are also going to fellowship with our friends. We're going to separate right now and do some things. Well, we're going to go to the grocery store because we're going to come back together and have like a little date night as a, what is this, 3 couples? But we're going to have our separate time as well to do our activity. So this will be a date that we can remember, but I'm enjoying myself. Are you enjoying yourself? You learned some things? Yes. It is now the morning of the last day of the conference. Last night, my husband made a great dinner for ourselves and the other couples, and we fellowship with them after we had our one-on-one time, and we dived a little deeper and answered some questions and did some reflections and wrote our love letter to each other. So that was nice. And then we, like I said, we went to fellowship with the other couples, and we were out late fellowshipping with them, had a good time. That's why my voice is like this. I sound like I got a frog in my throat or something, right? But we had a great time. Now we're off to, we got to separate. So we're here at, he's dropping me off at the other couples where they're staying, because the first session today is for men only, and then the next session is going to be for women only, and then we're going to come back together to end it off. So, having a good time still? A weekend to remember. Guys, we are officially home, back to our loved ones, back to our children. And I just wanted to come on here real quick and just kind of summarize this weekend and just how full I am. So I'm not by any means promoting this conference because I'm not getting anything from it to do so, but I'm sharing this because I truly was or am full emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and I'm just overall in a good, I mean, this is amazing. I can't explain what it's doing for me right now in this moment and what it's going to do for me and my husband and my family as we continue on and apply what we have learned. Like I said, it's a weekend to remember by Family Life. My girlfriend, she shared it with us, invited us to come, and I am so grateful for her for doing that. We were able to experience the event with her and her husband, as well as another one of my girlfriends and her husband, and it was just amazing. It was amazing. I'm not going to go into what me and my husband, you know, experienced and things like that, because that's kind of personal. But I will tell you this: one thing that we are going to start doing and implementing is they advise that you go do like a check-in. Now, you know, me and my husband, I have a schedule written down for the family and things like that, things that are, so we'll know what's going on throughout the week and stuff like that. We use a Google Calendar to keep track of events like that too. But what we're going to do is we're going to start doing marriage check-ins. And marriage check-ins is like where we sit down once a week and check in to see how everything is going. We can also look at schedules and stuff during that time, but just to kind of check in with each other on a different level than just on the surface level, you know? And so we're going to implement that. Then we're also going to implement making sure we like to go out to eat and have little dates like that, but be more intentional about it. So we're going to make sure we be more intentional about, and sometimes you have to schedule it in, being more intentional about scheduling when we're going to do date nights, when we're making sure that we do have time set aside that week to be with each other without the kids, without other people, and so forth. So I'm just happy and full, and I learned, like I said earlier, it's about me and what I need to do for myself. So as moving forward, as I continue on this journey of life, I'm going to continue to do self-improvement things, motivational things, and just things, you know, so that I can better myself, because it starts with me. How can I change, or what do I need to change, or what do I need to continue to do, or what am I doing correct in order to be a great spouse, a great mate, a great help to him. So I'm thankful for this opportunity that we had this weekend. I just love it. And we definitely will do it again. We definitely will do it again. But thank you guys for joining me, and I'm sure to show you, you know, how we implement that little check-in, because I think I want to do like a actual, I like to create things, so I think I want to do an actual PDF and print it out of like a notebook where we have the check-in and things to write down, and our schedule for the week, and what went good for the week, what didn't go good for the week, what we need to change, how we're feeling, you know, because I am better with writing than speaking, and he is too. So we can write it down and make sure we touch on everything each week. So I'll share that with you guys if I, you know, create it, because I'm saying I'm going to create it, so I need to make sure I do create it. But I'll share it with you guys when I do create it. But thank you for joining me on this special occasion, for this special event. I love you guys. Until the next video, God bless.
I wanna hang out with my friends and family.